All right, so today I am going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of Equal Time, Fireflies, Fathom, and Otter AI. So these are some of the top meeting AI note-taking tools in the market. And what I want to do is a really head-to-head comparison so you can really see what are the differences, what are the features included in each of those products, and then show you how they work, show you what the UI looks like so you can have a more informed decision-making process if you're looking to compare those four tools. So let's just get started. 1 second. Okay, I'm going to start this review with Otter AI, which is one of the older products on the market. So we're going to walk through some of the features here. So I'm looking at the pricing page. And the first thing that pops out to me is they have a basic plan, which is free. It looks like it works across Zoom, MS Teams, and Google Meet. Great. You can use AI chat within and across meetings. There are only 3 lifetime audio and video file imports. So I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I'm guessing if I have a pre-recorded Zoom meeting and I'm uploading that, I can only do that 3 times before I have to start paying. They do have live transcription, speaker identification, audio recording playback, but not video, and then multi-language support, but I don't know how many languages that actually includes. There's mobile apps and 300 monthly transcription minutes. So it's capped. It's not unlimited transcription. Then on the first kind of premium plan, they call this Pro. This is $17 a month. So for all of the plans, I'm going to be comparing the monthly price. So not if you're buying an annual subscription, but just month by month. So this is about $17 a month for each user. And it looks like it gives you 1,200 in-app recording minutes. So I'm guessing that is video. Advanced AI workflows, not really sure what an AI workflow is, to be honest, and 10 monthly audio video file imports. So if I'm uploading a file, I have 10 per month. So each meeting can be 90 minutes long, so no longer than 90 minutes. We're going to compare that to some others. Advanced meeting templates, okay, unlimited storage, team vocabulary, cool, advanced search, and Zapier integration. Okay. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to kind of start going to the other tools, because I think what's going to be insightful is to really see, I think that what you will notice, what I have noticed, is that there's sort of this premium plan, the first paid plan. That's what is going to be comparing apples to apples across all of these products. Then they have a business tier or a small teams tier. And that's what we'll compare apples to apples. And then enterprise, where you get into more of those advanced features. But right now we're going to switch over to Fathom, and we will take a look at their features, and maybe we'll hop back and forth to compare a little bit. But so in Fathom, in their free plan, they do unlimited recordings and transcription. So from over here, you'll see there's live transcription. It doesn't say if it's unlimited or not, so not clear on that. But this one has unlimited transcription, but you have to start paying $20 a month if you want to start getting the summaries. So the summaries, that's going to start being $20 a month. So that's $3 per user per month more than Otter AI, just to start getting the summaries. Then, you have the Ask feature, customized meeting bot, which I guess just means renaming it. And they have the CRM sync and Zapier sync. So that's pretty comparable. I don't think there's anything that's really popping out to me. The 90 minutes per meeting limit, though, I'm wondering what the limit is here. It doesn't really say. It's unclear how long each call can be. Okay. Now we're going to pop over to Equal Time, and we're going to start taking a look at the premium plan here. So first thing to point out is it is $15 per user per month if you're on the yearly plan. If you're on the monthly, it is $18. So it includes unlimited transcription, unlimited AI summaries, unlimited storage, speaking time tracking, speaking time by gender. That is something new. The others do not have that. Custom vocabulary, global search, mansplaining detection, 102 languages supported, so that's really massive. Chat with Ask Equal Time, timestamp video playback, and 8 hours per meeting. So that's a clear win compared to Otter AI. And then AI-driven coaching to eliminate hedging language and boost authority. That is definitely unique. And personalized leadership feedback on executive presence and facilitation. Okay, so that's really unique with Equal Time. All right, and then lastly, we are going to pop over to Fireflies and see how this compares. So $18 a month. So it's only free if you were actually emailing the summaries to all of the participants in the call. So I would argue not really free, because I don't know who really wants to have that setting. Not very user-friendly. So you actually need to start paying $18 a month to have transcription and summaries. They have 8,000 minutes of storage per seat. So you need to be tracking your minutes. I think that's a big advantage for equal time, is that it's unlimited storage. You know, you don't have to worry about, am I going up against my limit, like you would in Fireflies. Download transcripts. Yep. Same as talk time analytics, same action items, task manager, unlimited integrations, transcription, 100 plus languages. Okay. So that's comparable. Real-time notes and live transcriptions, meeting search, ask Fred, upload audio file. It doesn't say how many you have there. Maybe that's unlimited, or maybe that's under the limit, the rate limits. Yeah. Chrome extension. Okay, so nothing really remarkable here in terms of unique features on those premium plans. I think I'm going to have to make a separate video and compare the business plans, or like the team plans, because this video is going to be too long and probably too confusing. But we'll just stick with like the premium here. So I would say, yeah, nothing is really popping out to me in terms of unique value add here, except that like they're very focused on these rate limits. So how many uploads you can do, how many API calls you can make, how many transcripts you can do. So that feels like kind of very limiting to me. The nice thing about Fathom and Equal Time is that they have unlimited. So you don't have to worry about the number of minutes or number of meetings that you're using. And then the other thing that is super unique I want to point out about Equal Time is all these cool features. So we have mansplaining detection. That is totally unique. You're going to get alerts about when someone has mansplained, and also interruptions. You're going to also get this AI-driven coaching to eliminate hedging language and boost authority. Super cool. And personalized feedback on executive presence. So that's really cool. I guess we can show maybe a little bit of those features here. Okay, so what you'll see here, this is the summary, the discussion points, the decisions made, the next steps, all very clearly laid out. Ask a question about this meeting. So I can ask it to act as my executive coach and tell me how I can improve my presence. Or I can ask it to draft a follow-up email for me. Like, really, sky's the limit for asking these questions. And then the AI coaching, this is really cool. So conviction coaching. So it's going to tell me how I act in the meeting. So it said, I used hedging language such as I think, maybe, and just, for instance, and then it gives specific examples from the meeting. And stronger alternatives like I will, I had to stop it. This will shift to convey more confidence in my decision and statements. So very clear conviction coaching. Then leadership coaching insights. I effectively guided the conversation by sharing experiences and challenges with the product. Cool. However, there were moments when you could have elevated his ideas further by building on his suggestions instead of briefly acknowledging them. Okay, cool. So some more leadership tips here. Credit keeper. So this is a really cool feature where it's telling me the ideas that I contributed, so I can keep track of that. If I have a promotion discussion with my boss later on, or in a few months' time, I can go back through all my credit keeper ideas and collate them. And then promotion path nudges. This is telling me that I participated actively in the meeting, but I focused on logistical details. So instead, try to take on strategic roles by proposing solutions or improvements based on my insights. And that will position me as a leader more than operational details. Okay, cool. So that's helpful. And then the speaking time, the attendee gender balance, speaking time, gender balance. This was particularly even. And then the inclusion. So this is the number of interruptions. If there were any mansplaining instances, they would be here. That no mansplaining was detected in this meeting. So that's great. And then the full transcript is here. Searchable, of course. You can download that. And then a translation. So I have that set to English, but if I had that at a different language, it would be translated to a different language. Cool. So I would make another follow-up video about the business plans, comparing those for small teams, and then maybe a third video for enterprise plan comparisons. But I hope that was helpful for looking at those four products: Equal Time, Fireflies, Fathom, and Otter AI, to have some kind of comparison about what's going on in the market. There are a lot of similarities, but some key differences, especially if you have a lot of meetings and you want an unlimited plan. Equal Time is definitely going to be your better bet. If you're looking for AI coaching and you want more than just a simple note taker and transcriber, Equal Time is going to be your better bet. And if you want a tool that is going to give you sentiment analysis, speaking time by gender, speaking time tracking, Equal Time is going to be your better bet. So really, if you're looking for more features at a very competitive price, I think Equal Time is going to be your better bet. So yeah, thanks guys, and we'll see you in a video soon.